The excitement of athletics fanatics is building ahead of the first two Grand Prix meetings to signal the start of the season. The first one is set to take place at the Pildish Stadium in Pretoria on Wednesday, where most athletes will measure themselves in terms of their preparation for the World Championships in Tokyo in September. Athletics South Africa President James Moloi, who is serving his final term, encouraged athletes to seize the opportunity. He emphasized the advantage of qualifying at home to avoid the pressure of chasing qualification in Europe.
I think we are happy if our athletes can start very early, because it gives our athletes an opportunity just to rest and to choose the races that they want to run in time. So if maybe some of them they can qualify now in the Grand Prix, because we allow the international athletes to come and qualify. And most, I think maybe 30 to 40 countries are here in South Africa, so to come and train in South Africa. So it will help some of our athletes and those who want to come and run with our athletes. Omanyala is here, it's just around maybe, and then some of the Botswana guys are around.
Returning to competition after a 4-year doping ban is long jumper Luvo Manyonga. He's overcome his well-documented battle with addiction and wants to turn back the clock. The 34-year-old is a former World and Commonwealth Games champion, but is not expecting miracles just yet.
My goal is, I don't want to put so much things in front of me because I'm still recovering from a long term of not jumping or training. I'm just taking it one day at a time and just doing it for the love of sport. You know, time will tell. You know, we're working on a plan of just stay fit and healthy, and also the age is not on my side. You know, some of all the athletes can relate on what I'm saying. So I'm just focusing on staying healthy and do not as many competition, just to grow myself back into fit training.
Manyonga will face a strong competition from Jovan van Vuren, who represented South Africa at the Olympic Games in Paris last year.
Yeah, definitely with Luvo back. I mean, it's an extra booster. I mean, there's a lot of juniors, and especially me as well. Being the senior now with Rushwell and Luvo being back now, I think for the juniors, it's somebody to look up to, especially because some of these kids were still in primary school and high school, seeing him medaling at World Championships and the Olympic Games and stuff. So to be able to jump against an athlete like Luvo, especially for the juniors, I think it will be a massive boost for them as well, and to elevate the sport. Because I know Khotsu released an article last week, I think, about long jump being a dying breed. So with Luvo coming back, I think it will enhance the event. And yeah, for me as well, I mean, the last thing I remember jumping against Luvo was in Poch. I was the athlete who jumped after the 8.65. So how do you top that? I think I jumped 7.65 at that competition. So I was a whole meter behind them. But yeah, I mean, Luvo is a showman. He hypes everybody up that competes against him. He's a great guy to compete against, and good sportsmanship. So I'm actually excited for him to be back. I think it will boost everybody, and not just the juniors, especially me as well, being the face of the long jump now.
The second leg of the Grand Prix series will take place at the University of Johannesburg Stadium on 19 March. Mahudu Mlapo, SABC News, Pretoria.